can we have the AV for our Rotary International President's representative, Pubudu Madam, to be played? Let's hear from her AV what has been her contribution as a Rotarian.
Rotary International President's representative, IPDG Pubudu De Zoysa, a name that emerges as a dynamic luminary, bringing with her a wealth of experience as a chartered civil engineer across diverse sectors, from multinational corporations to local institutions and government bodies. Beyond her professional prowess, IPDG Pubudu is a dedicated and passionate Rotarian, currently donning the role of Rotary District Governor for the year 2022-23, overseeing Sri Lanka and the Maldives. With her Rotary journey spanning over 23 years, IPDG Pubudu stands as a major donor to the Rotary Foundation, exemplifying a commitment that goes beyond mere participation. Her Rotary trajectory began humbly at the Rotary Club of Colombo, Midtown, where she ascended to the position of President in 2007-8. Garnering over 24 awards, including Best Club President and Best Club at various levels. IPDG Pubudu's impact extends beyond accolades, with her leadership contributing to milestone national projects. She also played a pivotal role in Rotary's response to the COVID pandemic in Sri Lanka and has become the go-to person for many of the health-related projects in the country. Drawing inspiration from her late father, Captain Senison De Zoysa, and sharing her journey with her husband Krish, a fellow Rotarian and a recipient of the Rotary District's Best Spouse Award, IPDG Pubudu embodies the spirit of service and leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, let us warmly greet the immediate past District Governor, Pubudu De Zoysa.
We all want to hear you, Madam. You've just shown us some hope and empathy when you presented that pin to Asha, Madam.
Yeah, thank you very much. My beloved District Governor Asha and the first husband Venu, the conference chairman past President Ran, District Governor nominee and the College of District Governors of the District 3030, Assistant APIC past Governor Shabir, EMGA past Governor Rajiv Sharma, District Learning Facilitator past Governor Kishore, my fellow Rotarians, dear Rotractors, interactors, members of Inner Wheel, the honored speakers, ladies and gentlemen, Namaste, Namaskar, Ayubowan. Krish and I are so happy to be here and so proud that we are here today at this beautiful Aashayein District Conference, and I wish to convey our love and care for our world leader, Gordon McKinley. My dear friends, we are so humbled and express our heartfelt appreciation to District Governor Asha and Venu for the love and the care extended in welcoming both of us to this beautiful Nashik, and also to thank, my sincere thanks to Atul and Shefali for being there with us throughout being these last 2 days. And also, I could see my good friend, my batchmate, immediate past District Governor Dr. Anand and Monica, who are always there with us. Thank you so much also to the President Nasik Grapevine Club, Jayant and Alka, for being there with us yesterday throughout. In short time, my friends, I've been here in Nashik. I was privileged to visit very big projects, especially the Global Grant and the CSR projects yesterday. the mammography bus, the blood collection van, Swami Vivekanandan Hospital, the pathology lab, X-ray unit, and also the women, the Pink Tuk-Tuk project, and also the Milk Bank project are named to few. Some are actually the global grant projects, but some are actually the CSR, and most of them are actually your hard-earned money and your time. Thank you, my friends. That actually, it's an immense benefit to the community, and I actually had a chance to speak to them yesterday, and I could see the heartwarming thanks come to each and every one of you. And please accept my heartiest compliments for each and every one of you who are here and not here today from this district. My friends, in viewing our projects in 3030, I realize that you and I belong to a group of Rotarians and who have truly seen the power Rotary yields to build the world that is a bit safer, a bit happier, a world with better health, and perhaps a bit more hope. A world that will soon be forever free of polio. Talking about polio, my friend, which is very close to my heart, I'm not sure whether you have read an article on the 30th December, just a few days ago, on New York Times, which actually the Nicholas Kestoff has written like this. I'm sure that you are so proud to hear this. Two horrifying diseases are close to eradication: polio and guinea worm disease. Only 12 cases, 6 from Afghanistan, 6 from Pakistan, are existing in N23. And maybe in 2024 will be the last year in which wild polio is transmitted. So she says, shout out to the Rotary International for its heroic work against this disease. Don't you think that we are so proud, my friends? So please put your hands together for all of you and to the worldwide Rotarians that who have taken this immense task to end polio from our world. For us, this recognition is from the largest circulating news publication, that is New York Times. Yes, today we are not talking about years from now to end polio. We're just taking maybe a few months. Probably, Asha, when you are completing your year on 30th June, we will be free of polio. And that's my sincere blessings to all of you to continue your good work. As I mentioned when I was handing over the honoring Asha on her AKS membership, I think it is all about to see the end of polio from our efforts. For the children we will save, the fear that will be lifted. We focus only on polio, my friends, and what it will mean live without it. But how many Rotarians know, because of these Rotarians' involvement with other partners, we will see some 50 billion US dollars return to the global health budget over 30 years because of the cost savings the eradication will bring. 50 billion US dollars that will become available to fight diseases like malaria, cervical cancer, tuberculosis, or HIV/AIDS, because we lifted the burden of polio from the world. I'm sure you know that the impact of the Ebola crisis we had few years back. For one of the most terrifying scenarios to be modeled was one in which virus reached in Nigeria, my friends. Because Nigeria is a trade hub, all of Africa with a dense population, poor sanitation, and very high mobility. I remember one public officer was telling us in Africa saying this: the one thing nobody wants to hear are the two words, the words Ebola and also Lagos. The one thing nobody wants to hear from the words, the sentence is Lagos and Ebola. Well, Ebola did reach Lagos, my friends, on a flight from Liberia. But it spread to further because the resources that were already in place, they are in Nigeria to fight polio. This is why I say the emergency operations centers, the disease surveillance officers, the line of communication between local and the international health authorities, capacity of real-time data, all were available thanks to this polio model. Because of the infrastructure we have established in the countries, Ebola was stopped. So my friends, these are the things Rotary can do. These are the things you and I can do to end any disease from this world. This is the power of Rotary, my friends. This is what Rotary does, what we have come to Rotary to do. We must continue to raise 50 million US dollars each year. As you know, that will be matched by the Bill and Melinda Foundation is to 2:1. However, sadly, the statistic shows that only 1:12 members, meaning if you take 12 members, only one member currently contribute to polio. And also, out of 5 clubs, only one club donating to polio each year. I actually was going through your district statistics, but I'm happy to say that Governor Asha is committed to do this for the polio eradication. However, your contribution towards polio as at end December was about $27,248 US. And I saw there are 89 clubs. Those maybe you're here in today. I invite you, those 89 clubs, at least contribute $1 to the polio because it is our project. It is our priority in the world. As said today, you saw that our governor, being the very great example, contributed with her and Venu's love to the foundation. And also I urge you to do this because this is the only way that we can receive funds for our great projects, my friends. It's not very costly. It's just as little as 60 cents US dollars to protect a child from forever crippling from polio. So therefore, my friends, please consider our foundation as your main thought and the main love to contribute. So let me speak about our foundation that we have done, like what Governor Asha has done, being the role model for doing this. It's not about, as I said, it's being an Arch Club member. It may be definitely a prestigious and adorable event, but it's all about the love and the care she has done. So my friends, I do understand all of you give so generously, not because you do have cash or not you have surplus funds at your homes, but I know that you are generous. Because generosity is all about the kindness. I know that you give because it makes you feel good. I know. You give because it strengthens personal values. You cater to your social consciousness. I know, my friends, you give because you want to make a difference and because you know that through our foundation only we can make that difference. You give not because you have anything to have surplus, but because you give, because that 10% population live in reasonable comfort that you and me belong to, can make a difference to the rest of the world. We reach $1 billion funds available for our foundation for spending more than 40 million to the 50 million for our programs of the global grants and the district grants. Imagine how much good you can do to do these projects in spending just $1 from your pocket. Last year, in total revenue of the foundation was recorded, although it was a tough year for all of us, it was more than $427 million US. So overall, I invite you to join hands in providing the contribution, not just because you wanted to see a difference, but I'm telling you, there are programs like Program of Scale to end cervical cancer in Egypt. That is the malaria in Nigeria. So this is what our foundation is doing. So this year, our President, Gordon McInally, is requesting all of you, not just on the foundation, but focus on the mental health, as the mental health challenges are across the globe. I have again requesting you to ensure that you know all these projects and the program. As I see this beautiful conference, you have more than 1,870 Rotarians, as our chairman mentioned. I am reminded, we are only the service organization having a large army of people. That is just 12-year-old interactor, I'm sure the interactors are in this audience, holding hands with maybe the 90 years old Rotarian doing a project. We are the only organization, my friends, having this strength up to now. So Asha, let me once again tell you, my dear Governor, that you have mentioned that more than 100,000 volunteers have spent more than 170,000 hours on doing that project last 6 months. I congratulate all of you and say thank you, my friends. Friends, we are being this organization that has a huge impact to the world. 118 years in existence, more than 210 countries. So we are just part of that, my friends. In conclusion, I just wanted to quote our President Gordon McInally's words. By continuing what we do best, by remaining open and willingness to change, and by keeping our focus in building peace in the world within ourselves, Rotary helps create a more peaceful world. Let's continue to create hope in the world, my friends. Thank you once again. So may I kindly request to play the AV of my country. I thought it would be appropriate to just to play, yeah. This is about our country. So I invite all of you to just drop in Sri Lanka on the way to another destination whilst you have little time. Thank you for...
Beautiful.
Atul, may I have... Yeah. So this is... may I request Krish and also Venu to be on stage. Venu, are you there? That's fine. I believe he must have gone for a rest. That's fine. So this is the gift, the love, and the love that we brought it from Sri Lanka.
Wow.
And on behalf of the Rotary International President, Asha, I would like to hand over this brief gift to... Yeah. Yes, we would like to call Asha's beautiful daughter to accept on behalf of your father.
This indeed is so thoughtful, ma'am. I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing an RIPR exchanging something to our beloved district governor. Really means a lot to us. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much on behalf of District Governor Asha and her family and every single Rotarian from the district, ma'am. Thanks so much. And may I ask our District Governor Asha to kindly grace Pubudu Madam. Huge round of applause, please, friends. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.